Hey guys, it's Newbie here, and I just want to first apologise for not casting for like 6 months. Nobody will care, but yeah. Anyway, I'm bringing you a 1 versus 1 that I played on the ladder last night against one of my clanmates. I recently joined a clan called the Tyson clan, who are full of awesome SC2 players, and some of them have really helped me out already. And this is one of them. Togana. We are currently playing on ladder, and this is a ladder game. We were playing late night last night and we got matched up against each other, so that's the background of this game. We've played once before in a clan tournament and he completely rolled me with a bio push and it just caught me off guard and I died. So this is for sweet retribution, but we'll see what happens in the game. Thus far, so I've gone for the fairly standard 9 pylon. I don't know a ton about Terran, so I don't know how to call it, but it looks like a fairly standard opener anyway, with the supply depot going down to to stop the supply block, which is what supply depots are for. So I get lucky and I scout first. I see the old SCV there building some barracks. And as you can probably tell, my casting hasn't improved whatsoever in my absence. All I've done is play games. I'm now in the Gold League. The last time we spoke, I believe I was still in the Bronze League, maybe Silver at a push, and I also went by the alias Heady, because, yeah, to cut that long story short, I was testing out the name change feature and it stuck. So, yeah. That was a 13 gateway, by the way. Go for the gas deal. The Marine came out. No, the Marine did not come out. Could have sworn there was a Marine out. Anyway, I saw the barracks were finished. Get the Marine. Well, the Marine is on its way, so get the hell out there and we'll drop gas deal to limit his tech options. 16 Cybercore. 18 Cybercore, sorry. And we'll bring up production actually, that'll help me keep a track of everything, what's going on. Taking the tower here. You should always take the towers. Now, just another thing to notice, this is currently recording on 1280 by 720 resolution. I don't play at that resolution, so everything on my screen is a bit small at the moment, but it makes it easier to encode and upload later. So that is the reason I'm doing that, but I'm waffling a bit. There's nothing really going on anyway, just getting that first stalker out. Now this early pylon is indicative of a particular build that I'm about to be doing, and you're about to find out. Yes, Twilight Council. This is a build I've been experimenting with that I'm not sure if it's still... Oh yeah, another important point, this has been played post-patch, so this is 1.3.3, so the warp gate technology has 20 seconds extra and all that good stuff. But yeah, I've been trying this Blink Stalker opening. Doesn't work brilliant against Terran. I don't even know why I decided to do it in this game, but I like it. It allows for early pressure, and if you play it right, you don't lose a lot of units, and you get your opponent on the back heel as such. We've got triple barracks going on over here. Currently mass producing some producing some units, and also got stim research on the way. Still nothing too exciting. Now this Reaper right here, I did see skim past the edge of this Zolnaga tower. I did worry at the time that Togana might think that I was ghosting his stream, but I promise I wasn't. I seen it from the tower, that's how I was ready for it. Because Togana was actually streaming at the time. I was actually streaming at the time as well, so if you watch my shit, you've probably already seen this game, so... Unfortunately for me, the Reaper did get in, and he did scout the Twilight Council, but obviously he doesn't know what's coming up, but with the early Stalker out instead of a Zealot, he maybe guessed Blink. Anyway, what with the extra gas, even, just getting those extra gateways now. They're very, very late extra gateways. Those two gateways should be finished at the same time as the cybernetic score before the patch. So I had an extra 20 seconds to play with, and I still didn't have them up because I'm a massive tool. We've got an SCV trying to come in to have a little scout out, see what's going on, but he's going to get sandwiched in between stalkers, and Togana will definitely know that I've got stalkers on the way. Oh, in fact, that reminds me. Nimbano! What? Oh, you have to actually use the hotkey. At the top here, that's a new feature that was added a couple of patches ago. That's quite nice. Quite nice. I'm way ahead in supply cap, but supply I'm behind, which is crazy. I always do that. Every game I play, I always end up with a mountain of pylons to start with, which sucks balls. Granted, 2 of them are proxies, which I will lose at some point, so I guess it's smart play if I wanted to spin off as being smart play, but it's just luck, really. So now moving ahead with these 9 stalkers to engage this. But a stim right there is forcing me, and it's just melting away these guys. So I do the honourable thing and run with my tail between my legs and giving away a free pylon kill right there. So my early blink aggression did not go to plan whatsoever, and now all that's happened is there's extra marauder production on the way that are just going to nullify my stalkers straight away, and they will just continue to melt away. Picking up my 5th gate, then going for an expansion, as I need to expand. Togana doing the smart thing, also expanding. He knows that he's just warded me off, so he's fairly safe at the moment. Weapons up 1, also Ghost Academy, which I completely missed, so there's a ghost on the way, if not already on the field. Nope, there he is. So ghosts are very good against Protoss, as they nullify the shields, as you probably already know anyway. I don't need to give you a lecture about units. Another engagement coming up here, a couple of attacks. Now I have a feeling that this composition could roll me, so yeah. So I backed out again. Again, I feel mind games though, keeping Togana on his toes. He knows I've got units out, and they feel very mobile units. Stalkers are like the mutalisks of Protoss. They just get around the map so quick, and even with blink they get around super fast. Togana now with complete map control with both towers. He knows exactly what's going on. Ghost on its way, but again, wow, I played this game and I missed that. I decided I knew his army was kind of about there, so I warped in 4 zealots. Didn't control them very well whatsoever, and they just got cleaned up. Straight away again, microing them so bad. I decided, well, I go for the probes now, I'll go for the units. No, I'll go for the probes and I'll go for the units. I'll go for the probes and I'll go for the units. So he got one kill before getting taken out, which wasn't really worth it. So that was 400 minerals that went completely down the toilet, which didn't favour me at all. Moving out again with these stalkers, who get spotted by the south tower, but only going as far as the tower here, so I could see what's going on. I do see these units decide to snipe a couple of free units, which is always good. Oh, it's got to snipe that ghost, but no, EMP going off on almost half, well, in fact more than half my stalkers. Probably should have focused down a few stalkers there, but smart to back out because he didn't actually know what was coming up behind these. I could have had a handful of zealots coming up, but here we go, cleaning up almost every one of Togana's units right there. Deciding to fight the warping units instead of taking out the pylon, which suited me better. So that zealot is just going to get kited all day long. Focusing down this, not focusing down the bunker. I had no idea that that was that close to dying. Another volley and that would have been, I would have been in such a better position. I am stopping mining right here, but income wise I'm behind in harvesters anyway, so although I have a second base, I've stopped producing probes for some unknown reason, which is never a good thing. That was very good bunker micro right there. As soon as that dies, getting those guys straight out there so they don't take unnecessary hits. Now this point of the game I want to talk about for just 1 second, so I'm actually going to pause it. These stalkers should be in the fight. They shouldn't be attacking this. These guys should be tanking the damage while these dudes dish the damage. Now, when I remember specifically this point of the game, because when I was playing it, I looked and I was like, wow, he's got more units than I thought. But all he has, yeah, he's got the bunker in its favour, but outside here he's got a handful of marauders, a couple that have been damaged, and I've got full shielded blink stalkers, so, and for how many there? I've got 4 stalkers, a couple of damaged zealots. So I feel that if I'd known that, I would have maybe played this out slightly better. But at the time, I thought he's got way more units than. See, like, I could have just sniped him, would have been in better shape. But as it stands, I lost all my units, bar 2, who are running home to tell tales of bravery and battle to his buddies right here. So, and that's another little skirmish there. Both, I would say, I can't remember any hotkeys. Unit loss tab, I am quite far behind, 1500 resources. But I think so far it's fairly even. Oh, pause that, I don't want to pause that. So it's been a pretty good game so far, I would say. Double gas going down right here to support my robo bait. 3 on there, 3 on there. Probe production started producing probes once again. Those should never have stopped being producing, because look at that. 1,000 minerals, it's so painful. 1,000 minerals, 1,000 gas. Macro is so terrible. I'm usually not bad for the first, what was I say, for the first 10 minutes. It's actually been 15 minutes in game time already, so. Both of us now, I would say, with reasonably saturated bases. I'm ahead in workers, but at the same time, mules will negate that, so even on income, as you can see, the numbers are pretty much in Togana's favour, so nerf mules. So you should have 1 mule out there, 2 mules out. Yeah, that'll explain the difference in muleage. Ahead in supply, I think, for the first time actually. Got 1 observer out on the field who's spotting the high ground right there, getting out in Immortal, because I know he's quite marauder heavy. I'm going to stop focusing on me because, yes, I played the game, but I'm not the only person playing this game. Upgrades. We have, for Togana, we have 1 attack upgrade at the moment, and for me, we've got 0. 0 across the board. But I am getting research facility, robotics bay, researching extended thermal lance, because I have decided to get Colossus out on the field to fight off this bio. So my money is slightly better. I'm still a little high on gas. I could probably do with a couple more buildings, but so far it's been fine. Really need to be getting zealots out on the field to help out the stalkers with, and to also combine nicely with some force fields. But I've just said I'm not going to focus on me. Meanwhile, we've got Togana. He's moving out across the field. He's going to come and have a poke at my ramp just to see what's going on. He did throw down a couple of scans, so he knows my rough unit composition. I don't know if he's aware that I have the Colossus, but we'll soon find out. He does now. So pushing up this observer, doing a good job spotting just to see exactly how much he's got. So my placement's not brilliant. I should have pinned in some units, but I only got a couple with these force fields. You'll notice that I'm putting force fields either side of the ramp in an attempt to bottleneck some units, because if he's attack moving up this ramp, they will stream through and they will get taken out one at a time. So sending a unit up just to have, so possibly, in fact, yeah, he said to me afterwards he was trying to bait a force field. But there, that's a better force field for me, but I don't have nearly enough units to deal with it. I should have worked in a lot more stalkers than that. Stalkers, zealots, sorry, but there come the zealots right now. Finally, better late than never, I suppose. Some more force fields just stopping the rest of this army coming in. It's the only thing keeping me alive just now is my sentries. Just needlessly losing some zealots. Another Colossi comes out to save the day in the nick of time. Good focus down to that Immortal right there, because the Immortal was doing the heavy damage and barely holding on to that attack there. I will admit, when I was playing that, I was slightly scared, but even on supply, I'm slightly ahead in supply, but worker wise, I'm way ahead. So I've got far too many, well, not far too many, I've got a good count of workers, but that means Togana's got a larger army. With the upgrade advantage now, with 1 armor, 1 shields, 1 armor, 1 attack to my 0-0, still 0 across the board. Do I even, there we go, I've got some extra gateways that are not being used. I've got a forge that's not being used. I do have charge now though, so that will help deal with this bio of very scary marauders. I hate marauders, they just melt away Protoss so fast. So just sending my observer ahead just to scout and see exactly what he has. Trying to catch some units in there, not the best force fields in the world. You want to get a good concave of force fields to force the units together so you get more splash damage. But I think barely we're going to see another Guardian Shield that had to be done. Got an Immortal now coming to help deal with the heavy marauders. What I need here is a proxy pylon. Another great EMP right there, just totally negating all my shields, allowing Togana to clean this up. Scarpering with 2 stalkers, with 7 kills between them, so these guys are heroes, absolute ballers. So now he, sending out my probe to go and set up my expansion. So now I believe Togana is aware of said expansion, so he's doing the right thing and going and expanding himself. So that is very good game awareness. I don't think I'm ever aware of this expansion actually. I don't remember seeing it whilst playing. But still, I don't know why I am warping in sentries. I need to be warping in, not sentries, stalkers, sorry. I need to be warping in some more sentries. There we go. You can tell I've seen this game since I played in it, but I really needed more sentries and stalkers just to use up some of that gas, because I'm very starved for minerals. I now completely mined out my main. Oversaturated in there because my third was very late. Again, Minimal's got very good saturation, only just finished mining out his main as well. So I'm going to have to pause right there because my doorbell is going. So please don't go anywhere. And I'm back. You might see a little jitter in the video there, but I would try and edit that together, but it's never going to happen. Just some little bastard children pressing my buzzer. Togana completely shut down my third before it's even finished, but I do cancel it, saving those precious minerals. Now these guys, worst place units in the world. Force fielding behind for no apparent reason. I've got no zealots whatsoever to take those units on, so all I'm doing is slowing them down now and retreating my ass because I got my Colossi sniped. Very good snipe, getting into those zealots now to be up front and centre. Now I can start doing some real damage to these guys who are stimming and running off. So I pull back again. This time getting the force field, catching a few units, hopefully not losing. Oh, such a baller. More sentries incoming, more zealots, that's it. So I'm going to push out now and break this little container going on so I can hopefully secure my third. Togana's third is already up. Possibly, yeah, look at that. I was just about to say it should be moving some workers from his natural, and look at that. Bang on cue. But at the moment all I'm doing is chasing these units down. Hopefully chasing this unit down. There we go. Killing him, taking the tower. So I have again re-established map control. It's been a bit back and forth this game. So I need my third. Go and take the third. There we go. Sending that probe out now to try and take this third once again. Now that I have map control, it's a lot safer to do so. Before, possibly, was a bit risky because all I was doing was sitting in my natural, so I was very exposed and I was just banking on him not knowing it was there. There's a little friendly banter right there, and I feel like I should say that I wasn't ignoring him. I did take the message to heart, but I was busy macroing up, getting some extra units and stuff. I just focus on the game. I'm not a big chatter when the game started. Sure, I'll banter a bit at the start of the game because not a lot's going on, but when I'm in a mode like this, I like to just play. But no disrespect there, and he seems like a cool guy, so I'm sure he didn't take any disrespect from that. Sending my observer up again just to have a little nosy about what's going on. Now at this point I'm feeling pretty good about myself as I realise he's not got a ton of units, but he does have 1-1 Marauders versus my, I believe, still unupgraded units, which is just diabolical. 27 minutes into the game and no upgrades. That is just, I'm very, actually, I didn't, I'm so disappointed with myself. There we go, getting some brilliant, maybe overkilling with the force fields a bit, but getting the force fields in, cupping these units in a nice concave, getting those zealots up front to deal all the damage, Colossus at the back. Did lose a handful of units, but again, just moving on in, those charged zealots really starting to pay for themselves now, and deciding to get a bunch of stalkers out for no reason whatsoever. Those should really have been zealots, but I think that is GG, and I think I said it at the time that was probably one of the best PVTs I've played in a very long time. It was very fun, it was very active, I didn't feel like I had to turtle, Terran wasn't turtling, so it was good. There was a lot of little micro battles going on. My third was never mined from at all. And yeah, one thing I would say about my own play is possibly not open blink stalkers against Terran, and possibly get some upgrades, because upgrades equals wins. I did get the robotics by upgrade, but that doesn't do extra damage, so very, very, very good game. Togana played very well, some very sick EMPs that worked very well. I didn't notice at the time how well the EMPs done, but man, they just tore through my shields like, it was actually sickening to watch. They were just so good. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I'm a bit rusty at casting. I've not casted since January, maybe? I don't know why I said that like that. But yeah, I don't think I've casted since January, so I've probably missed a lot in this game, and yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to waffle on, so just want to give a shout out to my new clan, Tyson Clan. They were kind enough to offer me a spot. I'm still technically a trial member, but I'm hoping that will become a full membership within the next few days. My incubation period is almost up. They're a great bunch of guys. I get a lot of talk out of them, so hopefully that's good for me. And I would also urge you to go and check out TehNoobie.com, which is my blog that doesn't get updated very often, but that is going to change. I need to start updating that way more, because I pay for the damn hosting and stuff, so I might as well use it. The URL will be in the description, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll be casting more in the future, so watch this space.